Please watch the bonus at the end of this tutorial. Don't forget. Hi my friends, we now move on to the second chapter of the epic Tips and Tricks. This chapter will have several episodes, as you will soon find out. Go ahead and enjoy. Let's suppose that we have to create this simple sketch. New standard millimeters IPT sketch XY plane. Then we draw that contour as similar as we can with the original. Then we place this major dimension 100. All entities are scaled, but we apply home and we see the sketch. Now we place this point coincident with the center point of the part. Then the other dimensions. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimensions. Now we add that dimensions 25, angle of 30, this is 12, and this is 30. Fully constrained sketch. What were the steps we took? 1. Create an approximate sketch in the air. 2. Place a major dimension. 3. Fix a point from the sketch to the center point of the future part. 4. Add all real dimensions to obtain fully constrained sketch. We have this sketch and we want to eliminate this arc and the other one. What tool should we use? Trim. I use trim to cut this arc. Okay, but now if I make here the same thing, the dimension disappear. Oh, I don't like this. Control Z, and I use split instead of trim. Split means that I select an entity and I find a split here in this point. If I move down this, the mark for split appears here. I select this, I select this, then I make this as construction. Okay, now the dimension is here and the sketch is robust. We use the same sketch. We apply offset. You see that this was not included in this operation. Then I draw this line, a random line. Now I use trim to cut this. To extend it to this line, I have to apply extend to this, then to the other. but Control Z, I can use a special solution to make all these operations at once. I apply trim, then I keep pressed the shift button and I select this. What means this? It means that by using shift together with the trim, I apply extend. In fact, again I keep pressed shift and I select the line. I have here extend. Now I cut this because trim is the active tool. I cut this and I keep press shift and I draw extension to the line. Conclusion: we can use trim also for extend by using the shift key, but the two tools cannot be used in reverse. That is, we cannot activate extend to get trim by using the shift key. We can trim multiple entities at once by using trim. Take a look. I keep press the left button of the mouse and I go through the sketch. You may wonder why this cut. Why this cut? Because they are trimmed by the continuation of this arc. You can create construction lines from normal lines in two ways. This is the first one. Select the entity and apply construction. Another way is to select entity, right click and construction. This is simpler than this. Why? Because you select something and you can go anywhere to apply construction. If you select something and apply this, you have to go right here, not in other place. The same thing for center lines. You can select a line and apply center line, or you select a line and apply right click center line. You can create directly entities, not only lines. For instance, you want to start with a center line. Activate the tool, activate the center line, go up, then disable this to draw normal lines. Yes. Same for construction. Start line, apply construction and draw construction lines. We consider this part and we want to project on this face these four edges. If you don't use this option, Alt Fi, sketch, and this option is not activated. See details in my previous tutorial. Okay, you can create a sketch, select face, sketch, and nothing is already projected here automatically. If you want to project this contour and you want to obtain construction entities, then go here to this tool, construction, and apply project of this line, this line, this line, and you see also this line. You see there are here construction lines directly, not forced to be so. Why to use this? Because you want to draw a circle, but you noticed that this is also construction, because this was setted. I disable this and I select the circle. I disable also the construction tool. You can want to trim this arc and to continue with other entities, but not these lines. Okay. Now, if we want to use this sketch for extending features, you may want to hide the solid from the background. To do this, you go to Solid Bodies, right click on the solid one and apply visibility. Now you can focus on the sketch without any other entities in the back. When you finish this, you go back here and apply visibility again. Let's create a new sketch. This plane, and we draw a circle of 20 millimeters, then 3 lines, 1, 2, 3. This is 30 degrees, and this is half of an inch, 0.5 IN, inch. Yes, this is half of 25.4 in millimeters. Now we want to change dimensions in inch and angles in radians. To do this, we select Tools, Document Settings, and Units. Instead of millimeter, we apply inch. Instead of degree, we select radian. Apply. You see, this is 20 millimeters. This is 30 degrees converted to radians, and this is the same, 0.5 inch. Close. We have now inch as the unit. Let's change the color of this sloped line. We go to Format, we select Default, and we play green, for instance. This line is green. Now the problem is that if you want to try another line, this one, the color is also green. Ctrl Z. We understand that this color change is permanent, so we have to select again Default if we want to use normal color. Another possibility is to change the weight of an entity. For instance, to select 0.71 millimeters for a new line, this line, but nothing happens. Or to change the thickness or weight of this circle to be 0.3. This was applied, this was not applied. To apply all these settings, you have to go to Tools, Document Settings, Sketch, and Display Line Weights. Display True Line Weights. Apply. Okay, you see, now you really have thickness or weight for the lines. We go back to Sketch and we draw some lines, as you can see here. If you change the format from 0.3 to default, you can draw normal lines. Good. We create a new sketch in this plane, and now we draw a sloped line, this line. We want that the line to have the length of 12. And now, to modify the angle of this line, we use the key Tab to go from the dimension in millimeters to dimension in degrees. And now we apply 120, for instance, 120 degrees. You can see here a construction line as a reference for this angle. This line is horizontal, as you can see, and also equal to the other line. You see, this is equal to the construction line. Okay. If you draw a line, then keep pressed the left button of the mouse and continue to the right or up or down, of course, or left, you obtain arcs. Yes, with tangency here. This is the combination line arc. Then, if you draw a circle and you start a line from the circle by keeping pressed the left button of the mouse, you can draw a tangent. To go in the other direction of the tangents, you have to go through the starting point. You see, I go to the right or through that point to the left. If you start a line from a circle and you go outside, you obtain a perpendicular on the circle. These are circle line variants. Then, if you draw another line, then right click and you select restart to draw also a line. If you start from a point on this line, you obtain a perpendicular on the line or on the extension of that line. This is line. You have here all the three situations. Dimensioning the position of the center of a circle can be simplified. Instead of using this dimensioning, you can use this solution with the same result. Escape, I don't place this dimension. You can apply dimension between the two circles by selecting the circumference instead of selecting points. This is definitely simpler solution. Sometimes we misselect a point in a sketch and want to leave it and select another point. You can do this by using the key backspace from the keyboard. Let's do this line. And now I want to draw another line. I start the tool line, I select this point, and now I don't want to use that point. We press the backspace and we select this point. Same thing for an arc. I start from here, but I don't like the point. Backspace, I select this point, I go here, and now I don't like this second point. Backspace, and I go here. Backspace again, and you have a lot of possibilities to maintain the already selected tool to change the point. When you create an arc, you can start from somewhere to this middle point, and now backspace and again backspace to select midpoint here and also midpoint here for that arc. If you want to select one entity, you click on it. You know this. But if you want to select more than one entity, you can use this window, click here, keep pressed the left button and go here. And you selected these two entities because they were inside that rectangle. You can also select entities from right to left, not left to right. You see, this is another presentation. And go here. You've selected all the entities intersected and included by the sides of that rectangle. Let's create a new sketch and this plane. We draw two lines, 1, 2. Now I want to continue with the line perpendicular on this one. To do this, I hover here and I find the perpendicular. Then I want to create a parallel to this. I hover on the line or I go over it and I go right here. All of you know what is this. This is the general index table containing all the 500 tutorials. You can download it for free by using this link. If you go right here at the tutorial number 356, you can use this tutorial to see how to manage this Excel file. If we go down, we see that in addition to this sheet of Excel, you can find another one, tips and tricks. Select this sheet and find all the articles of tips and tricks organized on chapters and subchapters, and you will see in the future that I'll continue with adding articles as long as I find them interesting. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.